Welcome back. It's time to continue your biology class. And of course, we'll continue with the cells chapter. If you're interested in accessing my notes on the topics I cover in my videos, simply follow the link in the description. You'll find all the topics related to cells there, or you can check the pinned comment for a direct link. In the previous lessons, we covered Unit 1.1 in detail. Now, it's time to explore Unit 1.2, which focuses on specialized cells, tissues, and organs, and we'll dive into these specifications shortly. Let's now focus on the first specification, which states, understand that cells can become specialized and that their structures are related to their specific functions, as illustrated by examples covered in the syllabus. Cell differentiation and specialization start immediately after fertilization when the sperm and egg merge to form a zygote, a single cell with all the genetic information required to develop an organism. But before we dive into the topic of specialized cells, it's important to first understand meiosis, as it plays a crucial role in how cells become specialized. Humans have 46 chromosomes, arranged in 23 pairs, in their body cells. However, gametes, sperm and eggs, are produced in the reproductive organs and contain only half the number of chromosomes, with 23 chromosomes each. This reduction in chromosome number happens through a process called meiosis, a type of cell division that ensures gametes are genetically unique. During fertilization, a sperm cell, denoted by N, and an egg cell, also denoted by N, merge to form a zygote, which now has the full set of 46 chromosomes, denoted by 2N. This restores the diploid number of chromosomes, with half coming from the father and half from the mother. The zygote then undergoes mitosis, a process of cell division in which the original cell divides to produce two identical daughter cells, each with the same 46 chromosomes as the zygote. This ensures that every cell in the body contains the same genetic information. Understanding meiosis is crucial because it explains how genetic material is passed from generation to generation and sets the stage for how cells later become specialized for various functions in the developing organism. Cell differentiation is a key process that helps a single fertilized egg or zygote develop into a complete organism. It starts when an egg cell from the mother and a sperm cell from the father combine to form the zygote, which contains all the genetic instructions needed for growth. After fertilization, the zygote divides through a process called mitosis, where the cell splits into two identical daughter cells, each with the same set of chromosomes. As the zygote continues to divide, it forms a ball of cells called the blastula. At this point, the cells in the blastula are still the same and haven't specialized into different types. However, as development continues, the cells start to differentiate, meaning they change and become specialized to perform different functions. For example, some cells will become muscle cells, others will become nerve cells, and some will form organs like the heart or liver. This specialization is guided by the cell's genetic instructions and signals from the surrounding environment. As more cells differentiate, they group together to form tissues, collections of similar cells that work together to do a specific job. These tissues then combine to form organs, such as the heart, kidneys, or brain. Over time, the developing embryo becomes more complex, and the specialized cells continue to work together to ensure the body functions properly. As the embryo grows into a fetus and eventually a child, all the organs and cells have specific roles that help the organism survive and grow. Additionally, we should also understand the purpose behind cell differentiation and specialization. Cell differentiation and specialization are vital processes that allow organisms to function efficiently. It begins with a fertilized egg, zygote, that divides into daughter cells, which then specialize into different types based on their roles. Each specialized cell, such as red blood cells with the disc shape for oxygen transport or root hair cells with their long projections for absorbing water, develops a unique shape that suits its function. This specialization is essential for the division of labor within the organism. Different cells carry out specific tasks, and even within a single cell, organelles like mitochondria and ribosomes perform specialized functions to keep the cell running smoothly. This process ensures that each cell, tissue, and organ works together to maintain the overall health and efficiency of the organism. This is how after cell differentiation, cells take on different shapes, sizes, colors, and functions, each adapted to a specific role within the organism. Here are some examples of specialized cells and their functions, which we'll explore further. Epithelial cells form a protective layer that covers organs and tissues, creating a barrier against external threats. Root hair cells in plants have long, hair-like projections that increase surface area to absorb water and nutrients from the soil more efficiently. Sperm cells, specialized for reproduction, have a flagellum that helps them swim toward the egg for fertilization, while egg cells are large and packed with nutrients to support the developing embryo. Red blood cells, with the disc shape and lack of a nucleus, are optimized for transporting oxygen throughout the body. Nerve cells, neurons, transmit electrical signals across the nervous system, with long extensions called axons and dendrites that help with communication. Each of these specialized cells has a structure directly suited to its function, and together, they form tissues and organs that contribute to the overall complexity of the organism. In summary, we have explored how cell differentiation occurs, how cells specialize, and how these specialized cells support the organism's functions. This topic can be complex, but understanding it helps us appreciate the intricate nature of all living beings, including ourselves.